Today we're having an extraordinarily average discussion. I was tagged in a book tag recently by the channel Erudite Adventure. You should definitely go check them out if you have not already. Very cool channel. This is an original tag created by David Wiley. So I'm going to put both of their channels in the description below. That way you can check them out. I'll put a link to David's original video there as well. That way you can check that out. And I'm very excited to do this tag. So we're going to get right to it. Please make sure to like, subscribe, join my Discord, join my Patreon, all that fun stuff. And without further ado, let's get right to the tag, okay? So, the first question is, what is a book that is viewed as average, but you felt was extraordinary? So, for me, this is Dune Messiah by Frank Herbert. Most reviewers that I watch think that Dune Messiah is just an okay book. It's nothing spectacular, not nearly as good as Dune, and I happen to disagree. I thought it was a really great book. I thought it was a wonderful continuation of the material from Dune, and I was fascinated by it. I just thought it was great. So, question number 2, who is an author who is viewed as average, but you felt was extraordinary? For me, this is Clive Barker. Now maybe he's not necessarily considered an average author, but I don't see him talked about a whole lot on Booktube or in just regular book reviews. I don't hear him talked about that much, other than like the Hellraiser movies that he's well known for and everything. So, but he's a fantastic author. I read The Hellbound Heart last year, which Hellraiser is based on, and thought it was fantastic. Another book of his, The Thief of Always, is also really, really good. So, yeah, I think he's an extraordinary author and doesn't get a lot of love on Booktube for whatever reason. Let's move on to number 3. Who is a musician or band whose music is considered average, but you felt was extraordinary? And I'm going to go with Clannad on this one. If you are not familiar with Clannad, they are a Celtic band. They started out doing more traditional Celtic music, and they moved into more of a modern sound, kind of like Enya. And fun fact, Moya Brennan, the lead singer of Clannad, is Enya's sister. So if you know who Enya is, her sister is the front singer for Clannad. You probably heard some of their music. Clannad did the theme song for Last of the Mohicans, I Will Find You. So yeah, they're somewhat well known, but not as well known as Enya, of course. And I think they're a highly underrated band. They're one of my favorites. So check out Clannad if you get a chance. Number 4, what is a TV show or movie that is considered average, but you felt was extraordinary? That would have to be Lost. And I guess it's not necessarily considered average, but a lot of people just don't like Lost for whatever reason. I don't know what they're smoking or what they're not smoking, maybe. I'm kidding. Totally joking. But I'm a huge Lostie. I've watched it 3 times, and I would probably watch it a bunch more. I think it's a fantastic show. And I actually liked all of the seasons, even though I get that it slowed down a little bit in the middle, but it was still really good. I'm one of the few people who actually liked the ending of the series, and so, yep, I know I'm in a minority, but there it is. That's my answer for that one. Number 5, what is a Booktube channel whose subscriber count is average, but you feel is extraordinary? And this would be Into the Heart Wild. Alyssa is such a blast to watch. I always enjoy her videos, and she has very few subscribers. I just don't understand why, because she's great. So she is extraordinary, even though her subscriber count may indicate that she's average, but she is definitely not average. You need to check her out. Number 6, what is a skill you are average at, but you'd like to become extraordinary? And that would be art. I'm decent, but I'm definitely a novice when it comes to art. I'm better at writing and, making videos and stuff like that, but I love creating art on canvases and doing digital art and stuff like that. I do have a Redbubble store where I do some print-on-demand stuff for my art, but I'm very novice level, so it's something I would like to become better at, though. Number 7, you find a time machine that will take you back in time for a day, but the day you select must be an average day. Where would you go, and what would you do to make the trip extraordinary? I would like to travel to 1700s Nassau, to the pirate colony, and just spend a day in the pirate colony. Maybe have a few drinks with the local pirates. Maybe maybe go out on a fishing expedition with Blackbeard. Because who knows? I think that would be cool. I'm curious about that stuff. I love pirates, and I think it would be so much fun. Number 8, you win a week vacation, but all of the popular travel spots are all booked out. Where would you go, and what would you do to make the trip extraordinary? I would like to take a retreat to the Wudong Mountains in China and take some Tai Chi classes, drink some good tea with the monks there. Yeah, I think it would just be a lot of fun. If you're not familiar with the Wudong Mountains, it's one of the holy places of the Taoist religion, and I think it's really cool. There's a channel I follow on YouTube created by a guy that has studied under one of the Taoist masters in the Wudong Mountains and learned Tai Chi there and everything like that. I think that would be so much fun just to experience that. I really do. And the last one is tag some extraordinary channels. Well, I am going to tag Ben over at Bengus Khan, or Books with Bengus Khan, I should say, is the name of his channel. I think it would be really cool to see him do this tag. I would like to see Nat over at Nat Cat's Bookish Cafe. I think it would be cool to see her do this tag. I'm just going to tag those 2 channels right now. If you're watching this and you have a channel and you'd like to do this tag, feel free. That would be awesome. Make sure that you are reading more books. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have fun.